We acknowledge and pay respect to the traditional owners of the land which we meet on, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. It is upon their ancestral lands that the University of Sydney is built. As we share our own knowledge, teaching, learning and research practices within this university, may we also pay respect to the knowledge embedded forever within the Aboriginal custodianship of country.
On behalf of the cohort of the diction units for undergraduate students of the Sydney Conservatorium of Music, Sophie and I would like to welcome you to the 4th Dreikurs song competition. My name is Wesley. Sophie and I are part of tonight's presenting team. The members of our team are looking forward to leading you through tonight's finals.
Wesley und ich begrüßen Sie Namen der Kohorte des Diktionskurses für Studenten des Konservatoriums für Musik zum 4. Dermant Dreikurs Liederwettbewerb. Mein Name ist Sophie. Wesley und ich sind Mitglieder des Teams, das Sie durch den heutigen Wettbewerb führt. Please welcome today's special guests, the Consul General of the Federal Republic of Germany, Axel Zeidler, and Sonja Schweitzer, President of the Australian German Welfare Society, and our expert panel, Professor Emeritus Dr. Michael Halliwell, Marie Ryan, AM, Barry Ryan, OAM, and Dr. Anke Höppner-Ryan. All students of the Diction cohort have been involved in the making of this competition, and we are very excited to introduce you to our 5 finalists today. Over 70 students of the Diction cohort were eligible to audition via video. 5 finalists and 2 reserves were selected by an expert panel from those entries. The entire competition, including the videos and the media campaign, program writing, the website, the video streaming, ushering, and even the coffee shop, has been organised and is run by the Diction cohort. Alle Studenten unseres Kurses waren an der heutigen Vorbereitung beteiligt. Wir freuen uns sehr, Ihnen unsere 5 Sänger vorzustellen.
Before we begin, just a bit of housekeeping. We introduce each contestant via a short video clip before they enter the stage and perform their program. There will be a 20-minute break after the final performance. Due to the generosity of Eric Dreikurs, $2,000 will be awarded to the winner of today's competition. The runners-up will receive $150. You can have your say as well by voting for your favourite singer. The ushers gave you a voting form with 5 names on it. If you don't have one, please raise your hand and our ushers will bring one to you now. Please, tick the box after the name of your favourite singer. Choose only one singer and hand back the form to the ushers on your way out in the break.
Our first contestant is Cassandra Doyle.
Cassandra Doyle is a 21-year-old mezzo-soprano. From a young age, Cassandra was interested in music, her mum teaching her the piano. In primary school, she joined the Australian Youth Choir, where she had a solo opportunity to sing at the town hall. This sparked her love for singing. She would later complete her secondary schooling at the Sydney Conservatorium High School, learning singing, violin, and piano. However, music is not Cassandra's only passion. She also has a soft spot for animals. In the past, she has even bred rabbits. A big fan of disco music, Cassandra is no stranger to the dance floor, either in dance productions or in her free time. Cassandra also enjoys travelling. Through the Sydney Children's Choir and Gondwana choirs, Cassandra has visited and performed in China, Inner Mongolia, Hong Kong, the Baltics, and Iceland. Her exposure to classical repertoire when playing violin and viola with the Sydney Youth Orchestra inspired her to explore classical singing as a soloist later in high school. She fell in love with the beauty, depth, and challenge of this repertoire and was driven to pursue further vocal studies at university.
Who's your biggest fan?
My biggest fan is my opa. Sadly, he passed away last year, but he used to watch singing videos of me every day, and when I'd call him, I would hear my voice in the background of the phone call because he'd be watching videos of me, which is really, really sweet, and I really miss him, and I know that if he could be at the competition, he would have loved to have seen me here. He was so proud of me. And especially because it's a German song too. Yeah, I'm really happy to be here and be singing this repertoire.
Please welcome Cassandra Doyle and David Miller.
Den Freuden und Betrübten, Our next contestant is Eleanor Hicks.
Eleanor started singing through her high school choir back home in Orange. She found the escape into the emotions and storytelling is what drew her in, so much so that she started singing lessons. Since then, she hasn't stopped singing and recently returned home to Orange to sing in Handel's Messiah. Outside of her passion for music and singing, Eleanor enjoys video games, especially video game music, knitting and cooking. She's currently trying to cook a dish from every country around the world.
Yeah, I think the most valuable thing is like the people that you meet, like your colleagues, like, you know, your friends, the other students with you, but also like the teachers. Like we have so many teachers to help, like your like singing teacher, but there's also like the diction teachers, and then we have people coming in to help with like acting and everything, and like all that together is really like what makes a music degree. It's just really nice to be able to communicate stories to audiences, especially ones that you don't necessarily hear. Like English people don't write like Germans do. And I think getting to tell these like far more like fantasy stories is just really fun and exciting. In the future, like I just want to sing opera in an opera house. Like I just want to be able to tell that story, and I don't particularly care whether that's as a soloist or chorus. I just want to be able to be a part of the magic that happens on stage.
Please welcome to the stage Eleanor Hicks and David Mellon.
gekriegt. Wie hat der ungebetene Besucher Mehl und Gassen ausgefegt? Tag und ein Mädchen schon die Straße, das Haupt verschüttet sich sieht, wie Rosen, die der Wind zerblasen und steht ihr Gesicht schon dreht. Ein Schalomut tritt entgegen, fliegt vor den Zügen nun. Wie singt es fröhlich und verlegen die ungewohnten Schelme an. Er scheint zu fragen, ob das Leben den Zöpfe schon zurecht gemacht. Die heute lag im hat schon längst die Stadt verlassen, doch steht noch das Haus auf dem selben Platz. Da steht auch ein Mensch und starrt in die Höhe und ringt die Hände vor schmerzend Gewalt. Wie graust es, wenn ich sein Antlitz sehe. Der Mond zeigt mir meine eigene Gestalt. Du Doppelgänger, du bleiche Geselle, was erfst du nach mein Liebesleid, das mich gequält auf diese Stelle? So manche Nacht in alter Zeit.
Unsere nächste Sängerin ist Molly Ryan.
Molly Ryan is a 20-year-old soprano from Sydney. She has always been interested in music, having been involved with choirs and bands from a young age. Her love for classical singing was sparked by her grandfather when she was 7. Her papa helped her put a Renee Fleming album on her iPod. She absolutely loved listening to her. When Molly commenced Year 7, she let her music teacher know that she would like to have a go at singing, and from there, her singing pursuits began. When she was born, a doctor told Molly's parents that due to her abnormally large lung size, she would become either an opera singer or an Olympic swimmer. Molly claims becoming a swimmer was far off the mark. However, she recalls fond childhood memories on the soccer field. During the COVID-19 period, Molly explored the worlds of knitting and cooking, although she has admitted that her hats and scarves are definitely homemade, and that it would be rare to see one out in public. She's not too sure about the cooking. Having 2 teenage brothers, the food disappears in seconds. Who is your biggest supporter?
Other than my family and friends, I'd probably say my 2-year-old puppy Bailey, who doesn't leave my side when I'm practicing at home, and he would love to be here at the concert if he could be.
Please welcome Molly Ryan and David Miller to the stage.
zwischen zwei, drei Schäfchen Leibgut. Schalkhaft blickte sie ein Veilchen, doch sie sah es lange fort. So und ein andere bot ihr Ende, und der dritte bot sie Herz. Doch sie trieb mit Herz und Händen so ein Menschenschmerz. So
Ella Coddington ist unsere nächste Finalistin.
Ella Coddington is a 22-year-old mezzo-soprano from Sydney. As a child, Ella had a keen interest in history, and up until late high school, wanted to study to become an archaeologist. Ella also partook in ballet, gymnastics, and physical culture as a child. While she has studied singing since she was 10 years old, Ella didn't begin classical voice lessons until her HSC year, when she was told by her school's music teacher that she is suited to the classical style and should consider an audition at the conservatorium. In addition to singing, Ella is also an avid violinist and composer, having taken up both studies during high school. Ella is also a co-founder of Concordia Ensemble, which she hopes to see generate new performance opportunities for undergraduate voice students at the Sydney Conservatorium.
Es macht mir so viel Spaß, auf der Bühne zu singen und Kontakt mit dem Publikum zu haben. Ich freue mich, wenn meine Stimme dem Publikum gefällt.
Bitte heißen Sie Ella Coddington und David Miller willkommen.
So
Georgia Cooper wird unser Finale beschließen.
Georgia started singing when she was 5 years old in local musical theatre productions back home in Tasmania. Georgia accounts that she's always had a flair for the dramatics, with her first ever performance being in a primary school talent show where she sang the Bob the Builder theme song. Georgia reflects that singing makes her feel like she can connect with people in a way that she couldn't express before she started, enjoying the empathetic nature of storytelling embedded in music. When she's not singing, Georgia enjoys gardening and native beekeeping, as well as reading and spending time with friends and family.
I've learned a lot about how my voice works, about like the whole pedagogical side of it, but also how songs actually have an impact on other people and how what we do can actually be really political and can really matter. I really love Leader, mainly because it becomes so much more about the storytelling and about the text and the use of poetry and the use of the German sounds and the long and short consonants. I just think it makes such a beautiful sound. I think it's all sort of up in the air at the moment, but eventually I think Europe is my plan. I don't know, I sort of came into the degree not really seeing past moving to Sydney, and then all of a sudden the idea was to move to Europe, so I'm just sort of putting it together as we go and we'll see where I end up.
Please welcome Georgia and David to the stage.
Dear members of the audience, we hope you enjoyed the songs sung by our finalists. We have a 20-minute break for the jury to decide the winner, and for you to discuss and choose your personal favourite, because naturally, the jury and audience don't always agree. The jury will now exit the workshop.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the next generation of young artists, our teacher entrusted us with task to preserve and to develop the artistic achievements of our culture. We study here at the Conservatorium to follow our dreams. You, our audience, have enriched our learning experiences, and we thank you for coming here and for listening to us.
Please welcome our finalists to the stage. Cassandra Doyle, Eleanor Hicks, Molly Ryan, Ella Coddington, and Georgia Cooper.
Please also put your hands together for our accompanist, the legend and incredible David Miller.
Please welcome back our special guests and jury, Consul General of the Federal Republic of Germany, Axel Zeidler, Sonja Schweitzer, Representative of the Australian German Welfare Society, Professor Emeritus Dr. Michael Halliwell, Marie Ryan, AM, Barry Ryan, OAM, and Dr. Anke Hobner-Ryan.
Sonja Schweitzer, President of the Australian German Welfare Society, will now announce the winner of the audience prize. Okay, so now. You announce the winner.
It was Ella.
Thank you so much for all your votes. I really appreciate this wonderful opportunity to sing at the Dermant Dreikurs German Song Contest. Thank you again for everyone who came and attended and supported us young singers at the Sydney Conservatorium.
It is an honor that Consul General Zeidler will now address the audience.
Liebe Musikfreunde, dear friends of excellent music. And as Sonja only used one word, the mic doesn't work.
It's just too short.
Okay, then I do it like this. All right, that's better? Yes. Okay. As Sonja only used one word, Ella, I will take up her time and expand my words. Great word of thanks not only to Sonja Schweitzer, but especially to Dr. Anke Hobner-Ryan and the jury, Marie Ryan, Barry Ryan, and Michael Halliwell. 7 months ago, in March, it was great to hear once again live music after 2 long years of COVID restrictions. And it's good that we continue to enjoy the regained freedom. 2 days ago, we even had a reception to celebrate our national day, the German Day of Unity, in the State Library, the first after 3 years. And it was a student from this conservatorium who gave a brilliant performance, singing both national anthems. Congratulations once again to Tarushi Arachi, student of the 2nd year. And it was great to hear even more such beautiful voices today. Thank you very much to all of you. And I'm not a teacher of music. I was a physicist, so I'm far, far, far away from this. And it's good to see a team of young students organizing, working together for a common goal like they have been doing here today. So a great applause to everybody who Council. And it's great to perceive and hear that German culture is appreciated and performed at the other end of the world. It shows that there are shared values between our nations beyond politics and 70 years of diplomatic relations between the Federal Republic of Germany and the Commonwealth of Australia, which we commemorate this year. It's music, and that's good. And do remember, there are fantastic universities in Germany, so please consider further studies there and seek advice of the German Academic Exchange Service, DAAD. They have an info center, and it's located in the Goethe Institute in Wolara. And you might even ask them regarding potential grants. I asked them 2 days ago, and even there had been budget cuts, but even for music students, there might be a possibility to get some assistance for, and it's free. In German, universities are for free, so think about it. So last but not least, I would like to thank the German Welfare Society and our Swiss friends for all their support in general, and especially to the Dreikurs scholarship song competition. And it's good to see the German-speaking communities coming together once again to support the younger generations. So, great applause to all the young people who did organize and perform today. Thank you.
Professor Emeritus Dr. Michael Halliwell will now announce the winner of the 4th Dermant Dreikurs Scholarship Song Competition.
Vielen Dank, es freut mich sehr, hier zu sein. Just before I announce, I'd like to just say what a wonderful performance there's been, lovely organization from the students. They've done a really great job. The 5 finalists have been very well chosen, and I was adjudicating another singing competition last Saturday, the Australian singing competition, and I must say the standard today has been just as good, and if not better. So it's really terrific, and I sort of congratulate everyone who's been involved. So I won't delay the big moment any longer. The winner is Ella Coddington.
Thank you so much again. I would firstly like to thank the wonderful judges and our special guests. This contest just simply wouldn't be possible without you all coming in to adjudicate. I would also like to extend specific thanks to Anka. She puts in a lot of work into this wonderful contest, and she gives us a lot of wonderful opportunities. So thank you Anka, for all your... The faculty of the Sydney Conservatorium, specifically my teacher, Barry Ryan. I'd also like to thank my colleagues. The German leader is excellent, very good singing today. I just thank you for all your support as well. And I would also like to thank David Miller for all the hard work he put into rehearsing with all of us. And finally, I would like to thank my parents. They'll probably listen to Elkinish about 4 times a night for the past 2 weeks. So thank you for putting up with me and also supporting me in this wonderful journey. Thank you.
That concludes today's competition. We wish the singers all the best. Travel safely and tschüss!